First off, I want to say thank you so much for all of your positive comments and likes on my coming out video last week. It seriously means the world to me. Now, let's get to the juicy stuff. Hey guys, so if you haven't seen my first coming out video, I'll put a card to it here so you can check it out before watching this one. I wanted to dive a little bit deeper into the topic by answering the question that pretty much anyone that's gay, bi, trans, or robosexual gets asked all the time. And that is, when did you know? So as I mentioned in my first coming out video, I went to a private Christian school all the way up through 9th grade, and homosexuality wasn't really brought up other than it being an insult like, oh, that's so gay, or you're so gay. I never really knew what it meant. I didn't ever have any gay family members, or I didn't watch very much TV, so I never really understood that it was a thing. And believe it or not, I actually had a girlfriend from 5th through 9th grade, but I use the term girlfriend really loosely because we literally never did anything. Like, we got dared to hug on the playground in like 8th grade, and it was like a big deal. But I do know that around 6th grade, I started realizing that, hey, I'm not, sexually attracted to this girl that's my girlfriend. And there's this guy that went to my school, and I'm not gonna name him or anything because I think he's super like homophobic now. I just know that every time I saw him, my heart kind of like stopped for a minute. I didn't really know what this feeling was, but I know that I really liked him and I wanted to be him, and I was jealous of him, and the more I was around him, I started realizing like, hey, these feelings are getting stronger and stronger. Unfortunately, that's about as far as that went, but I do know that was probably the first moment that I realized, oh crap, what's wrong with me? And I did have a little bit of that phase being in a Christian environment, like asking God, why am I this way? What do I do to fix it? What's wrong with me? And when you're raised in that type of environment, that's really all you know, and it's hurtful because you don't know what's wrong with you and you don't have anyone to go to. You just had to kind of pray for it. And around that time is when I started dabbling in the internet. So I, of course, found the sites I shouldn't have been going to as a 6th or 7th grader. But I'm so glad that my parents didn't put any kind of filters or blocks on my computer, because the internet pretty much taught me everything I know about sex. But I did learn that I was masturbating wrong. That's a topic for a different video. But then in 10th grade, I switched to public school. That was the year that I came out to my first person, which was my best friend at the time from my other school. And I don't remember exactly what I said, but I'm pretty sure I came out as bi first. And that's the weird thing. I still kind of felt like, even though I knew I was sexually attracted to guys only, I figured I could still have a relationship with a girl because I could connect with them emotionally. Luckily, she supported me and she was awesome. And like I said in my other coming out video, once you tell one person, it really does get easier. But all throughout high school, I never really talked about my sexuality much. We didn't really have a GSA or anything like that. And in a way, I kind of regret that. Like, I kind of wish I would have started exploring my sexuality a little earlier, because I felt like I could have been a lot stronger and a lot more confident growing up if I had been more open about my sexuality. Not that I was gonna go streaking at like gay pride parades or anything, but there were some options in high school that I could have pursued a little bit better. But anyways, I think that answers the question. I really hope to do more videos talking about this type of stuff, because I know I would have liked listening to things like this when I was younger. So if you have any questions about, sexuality or my life or anything at all, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to make a video about it. I like getting personal. I talk about these things, and hopefully you like hearing about them. So leave me a like if you enjoyed this video. I live for your thumbs, and I'll see you next video. Bye.